Want to. Okay, so I was actually inspired by Whitney and her amazing PowerPoints that she shared with everybody. And this is one area where I really struggle with, but I wanted to do something for you guys. So mine is just on a PDF. It's not as pretty, but I will, get some help from someone in my team that's really good at that. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys so we can see. Okay, can you guys see that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so first off, we need to focus on getting our mind right. So before you go into your power hour or your business hours, you want to make sure all your notifications are turned off. Your text messages, your emails, your notifications on Facebook, Instagram, because they are a big distraction. Also, if you guys did a power hour with me before, you guys know that I like to listen to music. So I'm going to be playing some music through our power hour because, music puts you in a good mood. Also, you want to make sure that you work from a list. We should always be keeping track of our new connections, our new friends, people that we're meeting in real life and on social media. You guys want to make sure that you track everybody so no one slips through the cracks. And then when you are tracking from today, make sure that you write down the date that you originally contacted the person so you know. So when you follow up with them, you can when you review their goals with them, when you're creating another challenge group and you want to invite them, say you talked to them about the 21-day fix prior or what have you, you can always bring back like, hey, this is when we talked last and I wanted to follow up with you. So with that said, oops, I'm going to drop my phone. With that said, we're going to turn on some happy music and get to work. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with birthdays. And I absolutely loved that Whitney brought this up. This is something that I started doing, not just on the birthdays that are today, but you can also go into the events in your calendar and go through birthdays that are upcoming. You can say happy early birthday. You can say happy birthday on their walls today. Also, besides just sending them happy birthdays, go through a few of their pictures, compliment and comment on them. And then you can also send them a message, like a personal message besides just the Facebook wall message saying, hey girl, happy birthday, or hey dude, happy birthday, what have you been up to? And make sure you use your own wording, but just send them a little connection. So we're going to do that for 10 minutes. And while you guys are doing this really quick, I want to touch on something that's really cool about connecting with people when it's their birthday is the more you connect with people on social media, on Facebook, the algorithm is that the more you show up on theirs, the more they're going to show up, or the more you show up to them, the more you're going to show up on the main wall. So how you don't see all 100, 200,000 of your Facebook friends, the people that you see the majority of are the people that you're connecting with. So it's awesome to be able to send those happy birthdays or those random messages to people, because then you're going to start showing up on their main wall when they're Facebook scrolling. So that's a thing to keep in mind too.
That.
Okay. So also when you guys are make sure that when you do any messages, send any happy birthdays or any form of connection, make sure that you are tracking these. Okay, so hold on, Terry. I gotta put, hey boy. I mean, you wouldn't say hey boy, but you're not gonna be sending out hey girl messages, Terry. Hey girl. Okay, maybe you. Okay, so here it says send to 10 people. Usually I don't put a number on it. This is just a guide. So we're gonna spend 10 minutes sending out random messages to people that we follow on Facebook. So you're gonna scroll. We're gonna intentionally scroll your Facebook wall, okay? And if your Facebook wall is cluttered with coaches, simply click the unfollow button. You could still be friends with coaches, but they are going to be distracting you from doing what you are meant to do, which is helping other people. So right now we're going to spend the next 10 minutes sending out messages to people based on your Facebook newsfeed.
So are we sending messages or private messages or commenting on their walls?
Either or.
Okay.
Either or. Comment on their pictures. You could send them a personal message. Use your own words. Be genuine. If you comment on a photo, obviously base it on the photo. Like, oh my gosh, that's such a silly picture of you and your son. Or I see you guys going to soccer. How was the game? Or things like that. So we're going to spend, let me set the timer, 10 minutes doing those.
I have to find my newsfeed. I have it blocked.
Oh, good.
So I don't know how to unblock it. I could use my phone.
Oh, okay. That's time. All right. We're listening to a different kind of music today. It's called Deep Focus.
I like it.
Yeah, it's very good. Usually I listen to like old school hip hop, but I also get very distracted and start lip singing. So
yeah, I like it.
So okay, so now we're gonna go through our friends list. We're gonna clear out any scent friend requests that have not been accepted yet, because I don't know if you guys know this, but you can only send so many before you get blocked from sending or receiving friend requests. So we're going to go through that, and then we're going to add new friends either on Facebook. You can go through the suggested friends list on Facebook. You can go through, you can add under find friends. You can also go to locations or any other, like I recently moved to the area, so I like to type in find friends in my area, and then I send messages to them saying I'm just looking for new friends in the area. Or you can go through Instagram if Instagram is your jam, and you can search based on your brand's hashtags. So we're going to spend the next 10 minutes finding new friends.
As far as adding friends on Instagram, is there like a video or something that people go to right now to like transition Instagram over to Facebook and that kind of shindig?
What do you mean?
Well, like all the groups are on Facebook, but people seem to be using Instagram, and I prefer Instagram. I just don't know, like, are you just sending a link after talking to them on Instagram? Like, I just don't understand the process, I guess.
Like to get them involved in a challenge group?
Yeah.
So, okay, so there's a couple different ways that you can do this. When I usually have a conversation with someone solely on Instagram, then, you know, they sign up as a challenger or coach or what have you. I always say, do you have a Facebook? And if they do, then I send them my Facebook URL so they can find me and friend request me. If they do not have Facebook or they don't want Facebook, I have them download the Marco Polo app. So it's like this video app where you know, Alexis, but it's this app for other people that don't know, that you can talk to people every day, and that's a way to hold them accountable, to help with trainings, to do training calls, and you know, because we always want to meet the customer where they're at.
That's dope. I didn't even think of Marco Polo, and that's like such a personal way to take it. Like, I never would have thought of that. Absolutely. If you guys don't know what Marco Polo is, I'm sorry for the screaming. Definitely check that out because it's amazing.
Yeah, and then you can also use, some coaches also prefer the My Challenge Tracker app over Facebook groups. So you can use that. Oh yeah, Dana said that I use the My Challenge Tracker app too because a lot of people love it. You have found ways to make it more personal. Say that again?
I'm ADD, so I as much as I love my Facebook groups, like even I know you can turn the notifications off for your groups and go in during your power hour and check. But I get too distracted on Facebook, and I like for it to be separate. And a lot of my people said they like it too, so I just.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's no right or wrong way to run a group, whether it's on Facebook or My Challenge Tracker app. So you can do either. And the great thing about My Challenge Tracker app too is for all those people that don't have Facebook, they could just download the My Challenge Tracker app and then be involved in a challenge group there. Alexis, we'll talk about that after the power hour. I got you, girl.
If you're in a group and you see where you friend requested them a long time ago and they didn't accept, so are you saying remove that, undo that?
Yeah.
Do you ever like undo and then redo because it's maybe they didn't see it and you're really like to undo it right away and redo it, or
well,
wait
how
a
long?
day, or
Like, how long has it been?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just seeing somebody I think might be one of my leads because I don't recognize the name. And
well,
maybe
you
it
could
was a Beachbody lead, and
you could very well undo it and then redo it, or like I actually got this from Dana, is where you can go through your Messenger app and click add on Messenger, and you could click wave, and so they'll get a notification that you're trying to connect with them.
I actually just did that just now. I said because see what I do is usually when I add somebody, I message them right away. The reason is because I will forget why I even added them, so that way I can always have that log. But I just did that. I found one and I was like, wait, I meant to message her, and so I messaged her right now and I said, hey, sorry for the weird friend request. I meant to write you something about this kids hair group we're in, and I totally forgot. So I said, sorry for the weird friend request. You know, I mean, I just took the weirdness out, like by just calling myself out. So
yeah.
Okay, I feel silly right now, but I can find the friends and the requests, but I can't find the friends requests that are left behind or whatever.
Say that again.
I can find the friends and the requests like tab under friends, but I can't find like the friend requests that aren't there.
It should say sent. Let me go look real quick. So if you go to friends, well, maybe it's not going to show up on my phone. Look, we're going to pull up.
Mine says outgoing.
Oh, yeah. Outgoing instead of sent. Oh, my gosh. Now here comes all my notifications. Ay. Are you on your laptop or your computer or your phone, Alexis?
My phone.
Okay. I don't know. I just tried looking on my phone. I didn't see it.
Okay, so that might have to be later. Okay.
But see right here, I went to friend requests, and then you can click view sent requests.
Okay. That's kind of dope if you like put that on your list for tomorrow or something, and like were to message the people that you requested yesterday.
Right.
So when you're adding people, do you track them when you send them a request or when they accept it?
Say that again.
When you when you are adding people to your network and you send them a friend request, do you track it then, or do you wait and see if they accept it?
I track it then. That way I know why I'm sending them a message. Like I would send friend requests and not accept or not write it down until they accepted it. But then like Dana said, like I used to not remember why I sent them a friend request. Were they a Facebook or were they a Beachbody lead? Were they someone that inquired about a challenge group or a coaching invite or something? Or was it just a random friend request because I saw a post on their wall? So I track it down and I write why I sent them a friend request.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
What are you guys considering adding a friend on Instagram? Just following more people?
Yeah.
I will say that I know we're supposed to track everything through like however you do it, Teams, Excel, paper, whatever your preference is. But Vicki talked about this a while ago. As long as a lot of other coaches have too, but the collections. So when you follow them, find a selfie they've taken, save it to a collection, and then a group based on whether they're your boss babes or whatever challenge group you want to invite them to. That way you can look back and remember their face, because their username may change.
Yeah. And that's so obnoxious when they change their username. You're like, why? Just keep it the same.
Well, sometimes you're like, where are you? Because they don't always put their real name on there either. So you're like, I have no idea who Fairy9283 is anymore. So.
Yeah. All right.
Or they have the face of their dog, don't know. You have to search
Right.
and search to see what they actually look like.
Absolutely. I know every time I transition people from Instagram to Facebook, I'm like, what does your Facebook profile picture look like? Because you're kitty. Okay. So now we're going to move on. So does everyone on here have a like page?
Yes.
Or you can also do this for Instagram too. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through our new followers, whether it's on your Facebook like page or your Instagram page, and you're going to send them thank yous. So I always send them, and you can also do this if you don't have new followers. You can also do this for anyone that's liked one of your most recent posts too, regarding your transformation. Maybe you shouted out a challenger or whatever, but send them, hey, thank you so much for liking my page or my post. I truly appreciate the support. I'd love to get to know you a little more. Are you on your own health and fitness journey too? So this is a great conversation starter, and it's also showing appreciation for those that actually take the time to like and follow your stuff. So we're going to spend the next 10 minutes. And a little side note, if you guys use the notepad in your phone, this is really quick and easy. If you just write a little hey thank you blurb out, you can copy and paste that to all your new connections. But obviously it has to be in your words. If you love emojis, add your emojis. If you love exclamation points, add those, but put it in your own verbiage.
Please get down.
So where do I find my followers at on my like page? I'm like wasting all my time searching around. I can't find them.
Oh,
Like,
so okay. On your phone, you're able to do it from your phone, from your messenger or from your pages manager app.
okay, but not from on a desktop.
I have not found a way to do it from your desktop anymore.
Oh, that's why I'm wasting time.
Yeah, no, I can do. I know how to do it. Hold on, let me tell you.
Oh, you
do? So you go to your like page. You go to notifications.
Activity.
So where's notifications?
And then you hit like.
Oh, notifications. Okay.
And I think it only shows you like I don't know how many it shows you, but I don't think it goes all the way back to the beginning. But I mean,
those are notifications.
For me,
the most
Oh,
recent.
likes.
Yeah, if you go to
Okay.
likes, it'll tell you the most recent people that have liked it. So if you keep up with this on a regular basis, you should.
Yes, there's nobody there.
Well, then you should invite some friends right under where it says promote page.
Yeah, I've done that recently. I'm not gonna spam them. And
for
stay
me, I
active
go to
on my
new likes and it shows everybody that's liked on there.
notifications.
Under, let me see. If you go to, because I am on my desktop. If you go to your page, at the top it says Page Activity Insights. And I click on Activity. And then scroll down or just look down and it says New Likes. And then you click that and it'll show you a whole list of everybody that likes on your page.
So I'm sorry, notifications, activity. I see. And then
it should say like on mine's, when I click on activity, it says notifications, messages, page tips, new likes, and followers.
I've got reviews, check-ins, mentions, shares,
see, mine has
requests. Oh,
Did
see all friends. I have where I can invite people. Don't need a bunch of coaches and family on my page. Thank you very much. Not doing anything for me. I can't find it.
Let me see.
Promote page.
Yeah, mine doesn't show up like that either.
All right. Well, all right.
Okay. Let's take it down.
That's not my style of doing it anyway. So I used to be able to see them, and then I've actually been able. I've seen it before, and I've actually blocked people and removed people from my page. So I don't know why I can't find it now. Followers, and it gives me a bunch of stats. It takes me to my the stats of what's going on my page. But no.
Dana, do you want to screen share and then?
Well, I think she's seeing the same thing I see, but yeah, let me do it. Because I think she saw the same thing I saw, but she said there's no recent. Somebody was just saying though that she found her whole list. Who was that was talking?
Me. I just don't know how to show y'all.
I'm on page.
On your Zoom, it should at the very bottom have a green thing that says share screen.
Okay.
And then you can choose like that or whatever.
Did it do it? You cannot share.
Vicki has to stop sharing whole screen.
Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. You share. I'll be right back. Come on.
Hey, Amanda. I'm so happy you're on here. I didn't even see you, girl. Sorry.
Okay. So like right here is my actual page, and I go right here to
I can't
activity.
see it. Share the screen.
Oh shit, I thought I did. My bad. Hold on. My bad. Oh, there we go. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, see right here, like I have my page over here on the side. So when I click that, it's on page. So I go right here to activity, and then it pops up all this. When I click on new likes, it gives me the whole list of.
You know what though? Are you on like an iPad or an Apple product?
I don't do Apple. I'm on
really? Okay,
I'm on a HP.
What's your first tab? Are you on page or notifications or insights? Tools?
Are you using a Facebook app on your computer?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe that's why.
So see.
Okay.
It'll all load.
Page, and then go where?
And then I click right here on activity.
Okay.
And it just brings up all this stuff where I can promote or do whatever, but I just click this new likes and it just pops up everyone.
I see mine doesn't.
That's I've had that before, and that's why I'm not finding it. I click notifications, activity, and it's okay. Patience. Too much stuff open.
See here, stop sharing real quick. I'm going to show what mine looks like.
Okay, hold on. Pop up, little guy. Where are y'all at? Well, I would if I can figure out how to make you big again.
You can do the Alt tab.
There it is.
Okay. So this is okay. So I'm on my page, and my internet's so slow when I do Zoom. I go under. I shouldn't have been on that. I don't know why it does this. Okay, so I go to notifications. And then right here, I click on likes. And then although it just shows me one person, when I click on this one person, it brings up a whole box. But my problem is it only goes so far.
I have zero. I have nothing in there.
There's nothing.
It's not nothing in there. So it's not allowing me to
even click on anybody.
There's select.
You may have to use your the pages Facebook page manager app and do it from your phone. Okay.
If I figure out a way from my desktop, I'll let you know.
All right, so we're gonna move on. So now we're gonna spend the next 10 minutes. Actually, we're kind of running out of time, so we have 2 more things to do. So we're gonna do 5 minutes of this. So we're gonna do CCQ. So this is where we comment, compliment, question. We're gonna utilize Instagram. So search your hashtags, the things that make you the things that are part of your brand, things that interest you, even locations, and then leave a comment, compliment, or ask a question. Oh my gosh, someone's little ones laugh in the background is so freaking cute. I don't know whose it is.
Really annoying. Can you mute them?
Okay, what are we doing? I'm sorry.
Right here. Can you see the screen?
Okay.
All right. So we're going to stop there. Okay. So the last thing we are going to do, and this is for 5 minutes because we're running a lot. So we're going to go and check on our new Facebook friends. This can also work on your followers on other social media sites like Instagram. CCQ them for every day for 2 weeks. So what you want to do is all your friends, all your new friends, you want to remain in contact with them. So you're going to make sure that this is why it's so important to track your new friends. So once you track them for 2 weeks, you're going to build that relationship. So you're going to comment on their stuff. You're going to send them personal messages. You're going to connect with them in some way, shape, or form. And this will help you build that relationship, get them to know you, to trust you, to build that bond. And then in 2 weeks from now, you can send them a challenge group invite. And it may be that, or it may be sooner than that based on your conversation. Like if you have more conversation off of your Facebook wall or things like that, just if you're personally messaging each other. But so because everyone does not want to, or no one wants to be salesperson. They don't want to come off as salesy. They don't want people to come off or think that the reason they're sending them a friend request is to get something from them. That's why you give them that 2 week period. And so they're also being able to follow your story, learn who you are, and connect with you. So right now we are going to connect with our new friends on social media, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform that you've been using. And then make sure you mark from 2 weeks from today, these are the people that you're going to be inviting. And if you tracked 2 weeks ago, these people you can't invite today.
Are you going to share this PDF in the group?
Yeah, absolutely I can.
Okay.
I was going to try to make it more pretty, but I could just share this with you.
Pretty doesn't have to be to work.
Do you have any tips on maybe, I don't know, the word that comes to mind is ignoring, but that's going to sound so mean, but I'm really, really good at CCQ. So I'll get in these conversations and then they'll just keep coming. And when you've got, when you hit the end of that 2 weeks and you've got like 70 people trying to message you back or whatnot, like it gets to where I know that we use our time limits and stuff, so I'm not going to fully get back to people on our time limit, but do you have like a way that you prioritize it, or does it just happen naturally? Like,
the way I prioritize it, anytime I go through my message box, I always start with the oldest one first, and I go through time. So I'll spend 10, 20 minutes answering my messages or CCQs or whatever, and I'll start with the oldest one first, and then maybe I'll get to be able to clear my messages out, and maybe I won't. And so next time I come in, I start with the oldest one first, and I do the same thing. Does that kind of help?
Yeah, I just get lost in comments, especially because I try to, go to their pictures like a week, not to where it's stocky, but like a week ago, so they know that I'm like paying attention to them or whatnot. And then I'll get lost between like all of the group messaging and all of the comments back and everything. Like, my husband laughs because my notification thing is like 2 days long. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I think I'm a little confused. Like you get distracted with your notifications from the groups and then the comments that you're posting on people's walls.
Yeah, because I will have so many and I can't like necessarily go back and keep track of all of them. So I'll try to like make sure that I'm checking for something important from the groups, because I only have the important groups like marked. And so it will have like, let's say 5 comments from people, and I'll respond to them, and then it will be 2 group things, or in my case, because I sleep when everyone else is awake, I'll have a bunch that I need to check up on.
You don't necessarily have to be responding to everything in the groups. Right now, you're like, when you're time blocking what you're doing, your focus time, like right now, should be just mainly CCQs of your new friends. So you shouldn't even be worrying about the notifications from your group messages. And then when like you're going to CCQ someone, like you're going to comment or compliment or question someone on their photo, yes, you're going to get notifications from what other people message, comment on their stuff, but you don't have to go in and read those and answer those messages and stuff. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
I think you're making it a little harder than it needs to be. Keep it simple. Does that help? And then you could dedicate a time to check in with your groups and, spend 5 minutes just in your groups.
Okay. I'll send you a screenshot later.
Okay.
Why are some of these people following me?
All right. Okay. So that is the time for today's Power Hour. But we're gonna do something real quick. So I'm gonna stop sharing this. I will share this document in the file section so you guys have it. And also for tomorrow, you can go ahead and watch today's recording. You can go watch the recording from Monday's live Power Hour. This is to make sure that you are doing a Power Hour every single day. Or if you have 2 hours to dedicate towards your business, watch one and then watch another one. It will be helpful. So thank you for watching the